It is Thursday, March 20th, 2025. Just another day on the calendar, I guess. Another day of whatever. There's not really, everything I do, I always like to say, because whenever you hear somebody go, I'm not political, I don't know about, I don't blah, blah, I'm automatically suspect of them because either you're legitimately just like out of it, maybe mentally, or you're just lying because you don't want anybody to know what you actually think. I can't trust anybody who does that. So anyway, all that being said, today is my 46th birthday. I'm 46 years old as of today, and I just want to make sure that everything I do is political and everything I do, or if I'm making bread or playing guitar or blah, blah, blah on a camera, it is political and I make sure that everyone knows it and where I stand and where I am. Apparently, it's getting, as of right now, it seems like it's getting more and more. They're trying to make it appear dangerous to be able to speak your mind as far as just like free Palestine, like these unelected people trying to rip apart Social Security and Medicaid and all of these things that are going on. All of these people are illegitimate and should be taken care of in a judicial manner, meaning putting them in jail, arresting them, putting them in jail. These Nazis that are trying to march on the streets now and show dominance, they should be crushed at every turn, and they should none of their racist, bigoted, whatever you want to call it, comments should be tolerated at all. If you see a Nazi, take care of them. Do not engage. Stop them by any means necessary. There's no happy birthday. I don't see there's no way around that. It's one thing if it were like, oh, well, you should listen. No, you never listen to a Nazi. You never engage with a Nazi. You just eliminate the Nazi by any means necessary. And that's that. I don't see a point in engaging with any of that stuff. We did, what was that, 80 years ago now, and that was World War II. You crush them and you move on. The thing is, like in Germany, you crushed it and you stopped it and you made it illegal to keep trying to pull that nonsense. Here, we love it so much that we just brought them over and we shot it to the moon and, ostensibly just kept it around, kept the back burner going this whole time, and it's come back to bite us because it was all grown here. Nazism, this fascist thing that's coming around is all Americans. American as apple pie. So hey, I don't want to be here and making videos and like 99% of my videos are like me trying to play guitar, trying to cook something, or unboxing some electronic or something like that, which I love to do and I will do it. But I also want to make sure that this is an anti-Nazi, anti-fascist, anti-bigot, anti any sort of racism or anything like that. I'm against all of that, and it should be crushed and it should be shown for what it is. It's just a failure to think and a failure to be empathetic and experience humanity. If you don't want to do that, then why are you even here? Why are you here on this earth, which that can be taken care of, and why are you here watching YouTube videos? I don't see any other point in being around other than to try to be better and be. I mean, that's the whole point of this channel is I'm trying to be better at something. I'm trying to be something that I wasn't when I started, and just try to be better as a person. And now, on the start of my 46th year, I have a bunch of stuff I'm going to be working on, be it YouTube or you name it. I'm going to be trying to be better at it, just be better in general. And that's what the beginning of this 46th year is, and what 45 and 44 and all those other years we're trying to be. I think the emphasis needs to be on just being a better person and have a better experience, pull more empathy, and try to be more of that in my life and in the world. And I don't see any of these Nazi scum doing that. They just want to destroy and kill and somehow dominate and then stand on the pile of skulls and be unsatisfied by the next thing that they don't like. Because that's all they do. They're a waste of space. If you're a Nazi, stop being a Nazi. Otherwise, someone might stop you from being a Nazi. You have a choice still. You still have a very narrow line of choice whether you're going to be in this or not. I would choose for you not to be, but that's just me. So happy birthday to me. This year I've already been working on stuff. I have a bunch of other stuff I'm trying to make. By the end of this calendar year, have a record done, 12 songs. By the end of the calendar year, I'll be more on federated stuff that's not corporate YouTube. I'd rather be on PeerTube more. I'm going to try to do that more. Most likely, I'll just, like this, I'll upload the YouTube and upload PeerTube, because why not? But I'm going to start just making stuff just for PeerTube, and I've just started doing that. So by May, June, I'll be mostly on PeerTube, hopefully. But who knows? Who knows? I'll still be making stuff here, I guess. I hit 1,000 subscribers somehow in 8.5 years. 8.5 years is a long time, and I think that's the right amount of time it takes for me to get to that point. So that way I can really appreciate what it is. It's virtually nothing still, but maybe I'll make a video about it once it's a little more. Once I'm confident that it'll stay at 1,000 and won't dip, because that's usually what happens. It'll hit a point and then it'll dip below the point and then it'll go up and then it'll dip again. Anyway, I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy making sure that you know where I stand. I enjoy, fishing, baking, just creating things and trying out new things. So I'll continue to do that, and I hope that I'll have another year to do it. So March 20th, 2025, I'm 46 years old. Nazis are scum, and you should work to be a better person, and that also means having empathy and just being better as a person. I mean, just that's all you have to do.